Now, there is a saying in the publishing sector which states that you halve your audience for every equation that you show. So, in some alternate universe where that saying does not hold true, welcome to the 10 to the power of 100 subscribers special. But in this universe, welcome to my 3000 subscribers special. I suppose that doesn't have the same ring. Well, I was going to do a 1000 sub special, and then experiments got in the way, and then 2000, and by the time that was getting close to ready, I hit 2.5K, and then I suppose stuff happened. Okay, I did write stuff for it, and I even tried recording as well, but as I got further down the line, I started hating it more and more. I just don't really know what to do and what to talk about, but I do want to let you know that I really appreciate you all coming to my channel. Now, actually, this video is a bit more of a channel update rather than a celebration of the number of subscribers. I had this whole thing in mind where I highlight funny comments, and as the channel passed its first birthday, I thought I'd get some people to sing happy birthday for the channel and do something silly. But stuff has been happening, and it turns out that there is this thing going around, and it is a bit of a dick. Now, you are aware that most schools across the world have been shut. Pupils at key stages of their education have been awarded the grades that they were predicted to receive if this whole thing didn't hit. And this is a big concern. The issue is that many students really rely on revision for the exams to really learn the subjects. And without this exam revision, a lot of learning will be lost. Now, students will not be sitting exams this year, and the students that, well, wouldn't sit them anyway are going to lose out on valuable lessons. Now, to compound the problem, this will likely not be the first stretch where social distancing and lockdowns will be enforced. Now, I am working with a channel called Bear Maths, who creates content focusing on teaching kids maths, to create a channel where people can find resources to help with education and homeschooling during the periods where there will be a lockdown. Now, there are two other creators working on this by the name of Conspiracy Cats and Simon Dan, but I doubt that you have ever heard of them. But yeah, I think it would be good for them to get some exposure on that channel as well. So I have finished the first lesson on vectors, and it is up in parts on the core learning network. I will also edit the lessons together into one long session that will be uploaded on this channel, as well as I know that there will be people in my audience who would be interested in learning a bit more about the maths that I regularly use in my videos. Now, that longer video will be up on this channel by the end of the premiere, and if you are not watching this as a premiere, then, well, it's up now. So my part of the core learning network focuses on delivering the A-level course and the skills needed for your first year of a physics degree. Now, initially, my plan was to just do A-level, but at the university, we are getting requests from prospective students regarding things that they can do to prepare themselves for university. Now, it is not much, but it is the best I can do given my skill set and the current situation. I would like to thank my patrons who have supported me and my channel, and the donations were earmarked for the equipment upgrades, and I'm actually now holding on to it for a bit in case the core learning network will need some financial input from myself. And like many of you, there could be some financial uncertainty on the horizon. Now, I will muddle through creating the content with my 10-year-old computer, some old audio gear, and a phone for the time being. Now, if you would like to support this channel or the work I'll be doing on the core learning network, then links are below. But let's take a moment to do what I had originally intended to do and ogle at some stupid, because it turns out that I got quite a bit of hate for covering Ken Wheeler's magnetism stuff, so let's begin there.
Sorry, but why would you start this video with a lie? KW doesn't sell his book on Amazon. Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. Now, I am aware that he does give his book away for free, and I will help my buddy Ken out with this one. Link to his book is in the description, along with the link for the predictive text AI based on it. Now, the next comment is a good one. It's concise, straight to the point, and it doesn't waste any time.
You're a dumbass.
Double Helix has some suggestions as to what I should be doing with my time.
You come on the tube to give numbers of shit that doesn't make sense to anyone. Here, try this. Instead of fighting to keep a hold of your glove theory, try to prove the globe instead of trying to make flat Earth look stupid. It's jokes like you that ruin research on both sides. Fuck off and die. I'm not sure what colour you're supposed to be dyeing things and why you've got your glove theory, but okay, that was confusing.
I don't usually care about errors in grammar or spelling, provided that the mistake doesn't make the meaning ambiguous. And even though I only spent a couple of minutes on that terrible joke, it was a few minutes too long, and therefore I have to insist on including it. But anyway, let's move on to Wyatt Beelet, who is very good at answering his own question.
At this rate, we're going to be stuck in the fucking Stone Age of the modern age. Something about our understanding is horribly wrong. It is impossible for things to be this complicated. The faster we get over things trying to beat everyone down, the faster we make real progress. If we really understood nature, then why the fuck can't we fly at impossible speeds and change 90 degrees and take off things like UFOs that are obviously real, though through thousands of observers? This guy is burying his head in the sand. The fuck did you get these people from?
Yes, why is it not possible to do impossible things? The next comment is from someone who we all know and love, and as expected, it is super classy, as per usual.
This guy likes 8 inches up the butt.
Well, I was going to respond with a joke, possibly something about fucking his mum, but I wouldn't stoop that low. Interpret that how you'd like. Next, we have someone questioning my credentials.
AB Science. If you don't watch all his vids on magnetism, then you are not authorized to blah 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 anything on this exceptional man. Fucking weird people you get.
I think that you'll find that I am actually authorized to blah 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 anything I want about Ken Wheeler. Here's the certificate to prove it. Again, that joke took too much effort considering how bad it is, and you will suffer for it. But next, I introduce you to the hero of the comment section. Now, in his videos, he only needs 1 minute to debunk the bullshit that goes around on the internet. Turns out that in your comment section, he doesn't even need a whole minute. All talk and no practical proof.
Practical proof of a mathematical derivation? Thanks for the chuckles.
Bodies of water don't conform naturally to the exterior of shapes.
Have you ever seen a wet thing?
He lost me at climate change.
Change is when something isn't the same over time. Hope this helps.
Now go pay 1 minute Debunk a visit. Link is also in the description. Now next we have someone who struggles with definitions.
What a shill. Hate speech. Watch the full lesson without this shill interrupting.
Now the Jolly Man is a bit of a shouty man who feels the need to warn people of the content of my channel.
No real science on this channel, but be cautious as he propagates pseudoscience, not reality.
And then there is this.
AB, your whole life is nonsense, you smelly turd.
But here is a comment which deserves an attempt at the one breath challenge. As you say, you know smart much more than them idiots watching the box. It's working great on that guess. No deceivers in you swine, in you pearl, in you and out you arrogant, ignorant scholars are not enlightened. No, in true self you know understand in parables. Either bind it here, Ken, I am the chain breaker, you as pyramids? Say bind it whatever floats your boat, you guess. Okay, I sucked at that, but let's see if there's someone who can do a better job with this comment.
Okay, I gotta admit this one looks quite daunting, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Whew, here we go, big breath. I separate the field at the inertial line under a ferrocell, which is impossible according to reciprocation. I show you using a ferrocell with a hole in the center that there is no field at the inertial line, showing all the descriptions of the field incorrect. God show me in visions, no torus, no vortex, just hollow waves. All on my channel, I've made several videos showing he's incorrect. Now he steals this work on many occasions. A true field fleur de lis constructs all life, and I show how! Yes!
Thanks, cats, and that was it for today. Thank you all for popping along. Now, if you have kids or grandkids that are missing out on schooling because of the lockdowns, please go along to the Core Learning Network and check out what we have to offer there. It is still early days, but the content on there will grow. Of course, if you are bored, you can also have a little poke around there for yourself. But finally, a huge thank you to my patrons who make this all possible. And these fine people are Kate Ebneter, Walter Bislin, Johnny Ragadoo, Rob Parks, Kevin Dedman, Michael Dean, Adalbert Red, Alexander Nick, MC Toon, Mike Harris, Paul Bates, Portionus, Radek Stasny, Cy Blacklock Hughes, Stan Zaystev, Stringer News 1, Doranku, Kai Broking, Lucas Schmidt, Mark Edwards, Michelle Randall, Mick Simmons, Richmond Clements, The Slider, and Gently's channel, and all the other patrons who prefer to remain anonymous. You know who you are, and you are awesome. So thank you all for watching, and you will catch me soon.